Look at this. That's that chicken stock we made. You see that? That is flavor floating up in there, you guys. I had it in the refrigerator after we had cooled it off thoroughly last night. Put it in the refrigerator, let it sit for the day. But look at that. That's all goody right there. A lot of goody. Now watch this. This is what happens. We'll add it in here. We're just going to let it do its thing. That's how we start that. We're going to do that same thing process over here. There you go. Look at that. Let this wonder work its way through the whole heart of here, girls and gentlemen, okay? If you want that man to stay in your life, you're going to stir this on up. You're going to cook this gumbo by scratch, everybody, okay? This is how we do it here. Look at that there. That's a pretty color. See that color? See that color? We're going to add more stock in here. All right. Now we got it at a rapid boil in both pots. Looking really good. All that goody is just marinating together. Now what we are going to do is throw it in a bay leaf in each pot. Bay leaf in each pot, like I see it. And then we'll let that goody boil. Now what we've been doing over here, we've been cutting up this chicken. Remember we had 12 pieces? Now I have them all nicely chunked into nice pieces right here. We're going to add this into the pot as well. And we want to make sure we have a lot of juice in this gumbo, because that's the most important part, okay? Now, since grandson-in-law can't eat any chunky stuff, we went on and got extra chicken broth, okay? Unsalted, we don't need no extra salt, but if we do need it, we're going to pour that into this right here, this pot right here. So I want to make sure I add all my ingredients. That includes the shrimp, the crab, and the chicken, okay? That's all the ingredients we have in these gumbo pots, okay? Now, people add lobster, people add scallops, people add all kinds of things in their gumbos. It's just how you do is what you put in it, okay? Whatever you want, lobster, whatever. But we're going to have shrimp and Dungeness crab legs and put them inside of these pots, okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and add this chicken on in here. In each pot. Yes, indeed. Y'all don't understand what it's smelling like up in here, okay? It's smelling good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wait. Okay. We're going to take our spoon, stir it around. And gumbo, you know, the longer you let it cook, the better it tastes, okay? You don't want it to burn at the bottom of your pot, so you want to make sure you keep stirring. Now, remember we had all that goody at the bottom? Now that we had the nice broth that was added in there, we had it on the high boil, it broke up all that goody at the bottom. I don't feel it at the bottom anymore, okay? Look at that, so beautiful. That's a beautiful color. We're going to come over here and take another spoon, and we're going to stir that up as well. Now this is a non-stick pot. It's a little bit different. The other one's a metal pot, stainless steel pot, but this one's fine as well. So we're going to let this cook, you guys, for about a good half hour. Let it boil real good. In the meantime, we're going to clean our shrimps and our crab legs. Stay tuned. This is looking really good. Look at that. Oh, I'm excited. I'm foaming at the mouth, everybody. But anyway, we're going to add in some Tony's Creole seasoning, original flavor. I didn't want it spicy. So we're going to add just a little bit. We don't want it too salty. And we're going to add some over here as well. That's all we need. Okay? And then we're going to have this gumbo filet. We're going to add that in at the end, okay? When everything is done, when the crabs are in there, we're about to clean our crabs, add our shrimp in here. It's just about ready to be added in, but I'm telling you everybody, this is, I already tasted the broth in here. Oh, it's just perfect. Look at this. Oh, yes. Over here. See, if you had that light roux, it wouldn't look right. It would look like chicken soup. This is nice. It's really nice. All right. Let's get this crab ready. Okay, here we go. We have raw shrimp here. These are some nice large size shrimps. And we're going to pour these into this pot here. Like a lot of shrimp in there. And we also want to add in shrimp into this pot as well. Here it goes. We have the shrimp here. We go inside there. And stir it up. Now, it's not going to take long for these shrimps to cook, everybody, okay? It's nice, piping hot. It's going to take about a good 5 to 10 minutes to cook these shrimps, okay? I'm going to go into this pot. Then we're going to add our crab legs last, because that's not going to take long for those to cook either. Oh, my goodness. Look at that there. Ooh, look at this little one bowl. Look at that. Oh, Lord, have mercy. This is what I'm talking about. Now, this only took us a few hours to prep. The prepping part is the hardest part. Chopping up the vegetables, cleaning the fish, frying the sausage, making the roux. But if you can find shortcuts, that's even better. But I'm going to tell you, this is going to be simply delicious. So we're going to let that go ahead and cook. We're going to come right back at about 10 minutes. Alrighty, everybody. Look at that right here. We got some rice on here in this pot, ready to go. Look at this. We went on and added the crab, the queen crabs in there. Look at that. So what I did in this pot is I added the crab legs that don't have much meat that's attached on the outside of it, so they won't be floating around in this pot. So when it gets fed to grandson-in-law, he won't choke on like little pieces of crab that's floating around into the pot. Now over here, we got the clusters all up in here, okay? We got the middle parts, the inner parts right here. See the middle part right here? That's going to be like, when this boils, it's going to all come out. Some of it's going to stay together, but it's going to be floating around in this pot right here. Eventually, I'm going to pull out his portion, okay? And I'm going to put his separately so he can just sip on the gumbo pot liquor. Is what I'm going to call it. So he's going to really love this. It doesn't take long for those shrimps to cook. These are done to perfection. Look at that. Perfect. So this is not going to cook long. It don't take long for these crabs to cook. They're already like pre-cooked already. Look at that. So we're going to remove these bay leaves after we're done. Then we're going to add in the gumbo filet on the last 5 minutes. We're going to add this in there, probably about 1/4 teaspoon in each pot. And that's what we're done. This is how it's going to look, everybody. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, yes. Look at that one. All right, you guys. If you like what you see, you like our content, make sure you guys follow us on our YouTube channel, because we have a lot more recipes, and we have an easier gumbo recipe that's called Slumbo. So look up Slumbo under Mama Soul Kitchen. Slumbo is an easier way to make gumbo, everybody. It'll be less than, I think, an hour, or even sooner than that. Okay, so go check that out.
Nagwangu, Sadu.
For following us on our YouTube channel. Welcome to Granny's Yellow Table. Welcome to the family. And we have a lot room for a lot more. See you guys soon. Bye-bye. Bye, you guys. Oh, you came in. Yes, I'm here, Grandma. Ooh, it smells good in here. What you got? Gumbo. Oh, gumbo. Yes, we got gumbo. So anyway, You're gonna get some, and strain some out for your husband and take some to him tomorrow for Christmas. I sure will. I sure will. All right, you guys. Bye. Bye.